Hello everyone, how are you doing? A new semester in my uni is about to start, so I thought I'd share my digital organization with you guys. Let's start with organizing the folders on my laptop, and then I'll show you how I organize the folders on my iPad. I'll start with organizing the folders on my File Explorer. Fun fact, you can use the shortcut Windows E to open your File Explorer. So I begin the organization of my folders by separating work, personal folders, and uni. So under the folder for my uni, I further categorize every semester into freshman year, sophomore year, junior, and senior year. Then I open 5 different folders that correspond to 5 different subjects that I'm taking this semester. Notice how I didn't include any course code in the folder because I'm not used to memorizing my course code. Fun fact, despite scoring a 3.93 GPA from my previous semester, I don't remember any of my course codes from my subject of the previous semester. Anyway, under each of the 5 different folders, you can further categorize everything into weeks, but I thought it was just too time consuming when I have to find a file but forgot which week it is from. So this semester onwards, I stopped using the weekly folder system. Of course, there can be further subdivision under each folder, but since my classes haven't started yet, I don't know the appropriate directory I should assign for the folders of each class, so I must stick with the assignment, handout, notes, and projects folders. Honestly, that's all I do for my offline file organization. I hope to shift fully into online filing system next semester because my laptop storage is almost full. Let's look into my online organizational system in the next segment, starting with Google Drive. I did almost a similar system for my Google Drive as I did with my offline file organization. Honestly, I don't use Google Drive that much because my school is not sponsoring Google Drive for us, as far as I know. But sometimes our professor used Google tools like Google Slides and Google Colab Notebook for Python coding. So I guess it's better to prepare this filing system anyway in case they're needed. For backup purposes, you can always simply select the folders from your File Explorer from another window and drop it into Google Drive for backup before deleting the folders in your laptop. I'm not going to show you it here because my primary backup cloud system is in Microsoft OneDrive. This online file organization system is always subject to change. Perhaps after attending the classes, I will then realize that weekly system is better for some subject and perhaps will be a hassle for some other subject. Due to the flexibility of the digital organization, going paperless for school has got to be one of the best choices I made this year. Next, I will demonstrate the organization system that I use for Microsoft OneDrive. I use Microsoft OneDrive the most because first of all, Microsoft is free for all students in my uni. Secondly, I just felt like typing Microsoft Word is much more simpler.
You can see how messy my Microsoft OneDrive is because for the past 3 semesters, I did not do any coherent organization project folders. So I ended up just saving the files and even some of my typed throughout the entire OneDrive. So to solve this problem, I just opened a new folder for my freshman year files and dumped everything there. Then I open a new folder for sophomore year and organize new folders that correspond to the 5 subjects that I'm taking this semester and the subfolders for their other categories. If you're like me and MS Word is your main word processing software, you'll appreciate how a good OneDrive file organization system can benefit you. So every time after you've done a document, you can simply save the docs file in a designated directory or folder without giving it much thought. Previously, I just saved my Word, Excel, and PowerPoint file in a random OneDrive directory. So when I have to look for these files, it's so hard for me to find the exact file I was looking for. Now that I have an organized filing system for all my Microsoft files, saving these files online in the cloud system is a lot easier. Plus, this encouragement of having my files saved in a cloud system helped me save tons of space on my laptop. I will now demonstrate to you how easy it is for me to save my Word file online as compared to when I don't have a designated folder for my Word files. I have to open another folder. Now that I have these designated folders on my OneDrive, I can just save them in these subject folders. Next, let's organize everything on my iPad in terms of the folders. I haven't got around to organizing the apps on my wallpaper, but I'll get into it and I'll make a video if you guys are interested on how I organize my apps. Anyway, prior to this, I don't have an exact offline filing organization for my iPad, unlike my laptop, because I do have a system for all the files on my laptop but not for my iPad. So from now on, I'll have a more systematic organization over my folders on my iPad, and this is how I do it. First of all, I open the
new folder for my semester 4, and then for the semester 4 folder, I create 5 different folders that are corresponding to the 5 different subjects that I'm going to take this semester. Honestly, it's almost the same as the system that I did for my laptop file explorer, for my Google Drive, and for my Microsoft OneDrive. I just further categorize each of the subject folders into handouts, notes, project and assignments, and things like that. And I'll do the same thing for my GoodNotes. Prior to this, I do have a little bit of organization for my filing system for the notes that I make in GoodNotes, where I file them according to the semesters and further filing them into the subjects. And I'm just doing it now and demonstrating how I did my semester 4 folder system to you guys. So it's like easier for me to like create notes based on the folders. I may create another folder for my notebooks, for my handouts, for my textbook, but so far I guess this is enough for me. I don't really do like a deep categorization for my files in GoodNotes because I think this is sufficient already. And of course, when it comes to organization, folders aren't the only thing that we have to organize. We have to organize our tasks, events, and how I organize my day, my week, and my entire semester in general is that I prefer to use Google Calendar over any other calendar. I could use Microsoft Calendar, but I feel like the cohesiveness and the smoothness of Google Calendar works better for me. I have this app on my phone, and I can easily access it from my laptop and also from my iPad, so I thought, why not just use Google Calendar? Anyway, you can create new events, create new tasks, and you can set the deadlines for each of your assignments and color code them with Google Calendar. And you can also choose, like when you are viewing your calendar, you can choose which events or which tasks would you like to see, and you can untick whatever that you don't wish to see for a better focus on what's important. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to see more of these back to school organization video where I talk about how I organize my digital journal and any other form of organization, whether it is to keep your mind not scattered with too much thoughts and things like that, I will make a new video, and just comment down below if you guys are interested to watch this kind of video. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.